now that I'm gone. I hope that the wind that's blowing helps me carry on. Turn on your radio, baby, listen to my song, or turn on your nightline, baby, I'm gone. I don't know how it happened, now that I am gone. I hope I never hear it, baby, just in case I'm wrong. Turn on your record player, listen to my song. Oh, turn on your nightlight, baby, I'm gone. So these are Harry Nilsson songs, and this, see if we could do this in one take. Early in the morning, I can't do right. I had a little fight with my baby last night. You know it's early in the morning. It was early in the morning. Early in the morning. Ain't got nothing but the blues. I went to your girlfriend's house last night. She was out and knocked on your daddy's door. He began to shout. He said, it's early in the morning. You know it's early in the morning. Early in the morning. Ain't got nothing but the blues. I went to Dorky Chase just to get something to eat. The waitress looked at me and said, Harry, you sure look beat. I said, it's early in the morning. You know it's early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. I ain't got nothing but the blues. Early in the morning, I can't do right. I had a little fight with my baby last night. It's early in the morning. So, I don't know how I heard of... Oh, I know how. I heard of Harry Nilsson from this song. This. Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for a dime. His sister had another one, she paid for it in lime. In the coconut, she drank them both up. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank them both up. She said, Doctor, there's nothing I could take. I said, Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. I said, Doctor, nothing I can take. I said, Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. Now, let me get this straight. So, this is my painting of Harry Nilsson. I think it's from the Nilsson Schmielsen album that I got the idea. Said, you put the lime in the coconut and drink them both up. Put the lime in the coconut. Put the lime in the coconut and call the doctor. Woke him up, said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I could take? I said, Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. I said, Doctor, nothing I could take. I said, Doctor. So I think the point of playing covers is really so you get to remember the songs, and then later on maybe you listen to them. Occasionally, I guess, there's a version of a cover that's better or as good as the original that you actually put on. But these are really quality songs of mine. Or whatever, I guess I'm not sure if they're quality songs, but I really like them. Put the lime in the coconut and you'll feel better. Put the lime in the coconut and drink them both up. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. Ooh. score, but there's real like percussions and stuff and real instruments in the song. So this is a song I saw in a movie that Harry Nilsson scored. So I don't know what the movie was, but this is the Garbage Can Ballet song. Living in a garbage can be a lot of fun. It has its ups, la-da-dee-da, its downs, paper cups and coffee grounds. Living in a garbage can be a lot of fun, especially if you meet the perfect onion. So there's really no good tabs for this, so I had to make them up. Oh, the great garbage can is full of good stuff. All the discarded refuse of man, like a half-used banana whose girlfriend is Anna, who shouted out, "Let us out of this can." Wow, 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 said the poor Brussels sprout. Did-dee-dee-doo, bye. If only me and the banana could get out, we'd find an asparagus who'd stand up and marry us. But first things, we gotta get out. Now an old piece of ham is in love with some ham. It's funny lyrics. Now an old piece of ham is in love with some lamb, but the young head of a lettuce is too. But said the ham to the lettuce, the lamb will forget us as soon as he learns I love you. Oh, 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 the groove. Like in the same way it was wah, wah, wah. Oh, 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 the great garbage can. Diddy-doo-diddy-bye is a tribute to the ingenuity of man, where the corn and tomatoes all mixed with potatoes and thrown together with ham, where a Brussels sprout and the sauerkraut can get together and have it out. No one seems to care about the plan. And the succotash and a piece of hash can get together and have a bash. Life is always equal in the can. Wow, wow, wow. Just like riding a bike, you can't forget this stuff. But well, it's a little like there's really a horn going, doing the, but I put it like that, you know, because I don't have a horn. And now I'm drawing a blank. It's supposed to remind me of the song. Well, it's a little early for Christmas, but have one anyway. And while I'm on the subject, baby, have a happy birthday. How's your father? How's your mom? Don't wanna make you itch a little when you know they got the bomb. Boy, it's been weird out here lately, but I guess it's okay too, 'cause television's here to save us and tell us what to do. Kojak, Columbo, sell me an old one, sell me some gumbo, tell me a new one at least once a night. Show me an old one, but don't turn out your love light. I got a 19-inch TV, baby, and that's a real good size. I could lie there on the floor and look at it all night. I could just twist the knobs right off and fool around with you. I don't need no TV guy just to tell me what to do. Oh, Kojak Columbo, sell me an old one, sell me some gumbo, tell me a new one at least once a night. Show me an old one, but save out your love light. And when I get too old to rock and roll, sit in my unrocking chair, babe, and use my remote control. Oh, Kojak Columbo, sell me an old one, sell me some gumbo, tell me new one at least once a night. Show me an old one, but don't turn out your love light. I always like this one. Never played it. I'll say goodbye to all my sorrows, and by tomorrow I'll be on my way. I guess the Lord must be in New York City, not where I am. I'm so tired of getting nowhere, seeing my prayers going unanswered. I guess the Lord must be in New York City. Well, here I am, Lord, knocking on your back door. Ain't it wonderful to be where I've always wanted to be? For the first time I'll breathe. Wait. Ain't it wonderful to be where I wanted to be? For the first time I'll breathe free here in New York City. I guess I'll say goodbye to all my sorrow, and by tomorrow I'll be on my way. And guess the Lord must be in New York City. Now this is the puppy song. Dreams are nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream you wish to come true. Oh, wow, wow, woo. How does that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's try it again. If only I had a puppy. Dreams are nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream you wish to come true. Whoa, whoa. If only I could have a puppy, oh, I'd call myself so very lucky just to have some company, to share some tea with me. I'd take my puppy everywhere. La la la, I wouldn't care, but we'd stay away from crowds with signs that said no dogs allowed. No, he'd never bite me. What did he do? What did he dum brum brew? No, he'd never bite me. What did he do? If only I could have a friend who'd stick with me until the end and walk along the sea and share a bit of the moon with me. I take that friend almost everywhere. La la la, I wouldn't care. We'd stay away from the crowds with signs that said no friends allowed. Oh, we'd be so happy to be. What did he do? He's so happy to be together. I don't think I played guitar in like a year. Seriously though. But it's always fun. Just like riding a bike, I guess. But dreams are nothing more than wishes, and wishes is a dream. I wish you could come true. I gave my nephew my other guitar, which was a little bit easier to play actually, but he loves it, and he loves it. I started buying Timu guitars. Like, I play bass now, so I bought a Timu bass. I bought my son a 12-string Timu guitar and a guitar kit for a Telecaster. And I really swear by Timu stuff, you know. But dreams are nothing more than wishes, and wishes just a dream. Your wish could come true. Alright, this one. So I always had Harry Nilsson. I had to transcribe a lot of this stuff, and there's tricks for me to remember how to play it. So let's and there's tricks he did. So this one starts off with a giddly-o going down. Giddly-o, how did he do it? Giddly-o going down, deeper than the deepest ocean, deeper than the deepest ocean can go. You know I'm going down, going down. Don't ask me how far down. Don't ask a drowning man how far down. All I know is I'm going down. Oh, down. Do 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 do. Deeper than the ocean, deeper than emotion that's bringing me down. Than emotion that's dragging me down, going whittly-dotty-doo. How would he say? Giddly-o, going down, wow. And deeper than the deepest ocean, deeper than the deepest ocean can go. I'm going down. Well, I remember I was gonna try to play Old Bones like right afterwards, but I deleted it because it's very repetitive. Even though I think he layered his singing on it, like I just can't something old bones, and then he would have it like start like that again, but which is impossible when you're just playing it. So. I don't know. Gotta get up, gotta get out, gotta get home before the morning comes. What if I'm late? Got a big date, gotta get home before the sun comes up and away. Got a big day, sorry can't stay. Gotta run, yeah, gotta get home, pick up the phone, and gotta let the people know I'm gonna be late. Wait. Okay, that's it. There was a time when we could dance till 9:45. Never thought it would end. We never thought it would end. We used to carry on drinking and rock and roll. We never thought we'd get older. Never thought we'd grow, but now. Let's go back to the chorus. Gotta get up, gotta get out, gotta get home before the morning comes. What if I'm late? Got a big date, gotta get home before the sun comes up and away. Got a big day, sorry can't stay, I gotta run, yeah. Down by the sea there was a sailor who went to the sea. Down by the sea I knew a sailor who had been to war. She never even knew the sailor before, never knew his name. He'd come to town for play for a couple of days. Oh, well, I'm not gonna alrighty. You could do the laundry, I'll come by Monday. You give me the money, I'll buy the ticket. On the local lottery, we could win the lottery. We could go to Vegas, be very happy. I could be a plumber, could wait till the summer. We could save our money and have a fine vacation. We could buy a trailer. We bought a trailer, if we bought a trailer. We could go to Vegas and be very happy. Do 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 do. So one of his later albums, he had a lot of these surreal songs that almost like there was a Who Done It song where he's singing it and it's almost like a movie, like it was a comedy how he sang it, but you can't play it. I don't know how he did it. I guess he was, but I don't have it here. I don't think. Maybe next time. So this one's called 1941. Well, in 1941, a happy father had a son, and by 1944, the father walked out the door, and in 45, the mom and son were still alive, but who could tell in 46 if the two were to survive? Well, the years were passing quickly, but not fast enough for him, so he closed his eyes with 30 through 55 and opened them up again when he looked down around and he saw a clown, and the clown seemed very gay. The night they joined the circus clown, and then he'd run away. But it beat up, but it beat up, but it da 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 da, but it da 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 da. Well, he followed every railroad track and every highway sign, and he had a girl in each new town, and the towns he left behind, and on the open road was the only road he knew, but the color of his dreams was turning all to blue. And then he met a girl, a kind of girl he'd want all his life. Oh, she was soft and kind and good to him, so he took her as a wife. And then they got a house not so far from town, and in a little while the girl had seen the doctor and came home with the child. Okay. Now in 61, a happy father had a son, and by 1964 the father walked right out that door. In 65 the mom and son were still around. This is a really sad song. But what will happen to the boy when the circus comes to town? La-di-di-da. I guess that's his social commentary. I think his father left or something. Maybe his father was a sailor, and I don't know. I don't know his biography. This song is called Daddy's Song. Maybe this will fill in some things. Uh, Years ago I knew a man who's my mother's biggest fan. We used to walk down by the sea, and he told me how life would be when I grew up to be a man. Years ago we used to play. He used to laugh when I ran away. And then I fell and hurt my knee. Then he would run and comfort me, and the pain would go away. Hey, pa-di-di-di-pop, pop, beep, pop, 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 pop. Ba-di-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da, do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da, years ago I knew a boy whose father found joy, pride and joy, yo. How the mother explained, trying to take the pain away that he couldn't understand. Okay, so I guess his father ran away. So that's probably his story. Because those, if he had those songs, they're very whimsical and kind of deceptive, I guess. This one's called Bath. Leaving here this morning, I don't know where I've been. I'm going home to take my bath, but I'll be back again. Yes, I'm leaving here this morning, and I smile on my face, and I'm beginning to think there's hope for the human race. I'm leaving here this morning, but I don't know where I've been. There's lots of talk about the place, but I'll be back again. Yes, I'm leaving here this morning with my eyes open wide, and I'm awfully glad you let me come inside. Do-wacka, do-wacka, do-wacka. I don't remember that part. My eyes are getting heavy, and my knees a little weak, and my mouth so dry in my throat. It hurts my throat when I begin to speak. I'm leaving here this morning, smile on my face. I'm beginning to think human race. Do-wacka, do-wacka, do-wacka. I guess that would go. Well, happy Chanukah.